Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Attack on Titan. Last time on Attack on Titan we had the Door of Hope, where we basically got some good backstory on the warriors of Marley, particularly how they were all recruited, I guess, or became warriors, and how a certain one, Porco Galliard, was supposed to become a warrior. However, his brother Marcel influenced the military so that they would instead choose Rhina instead of Porco, because he didn't want his brother to suffer the 13-year curse of Ymir, of which he has now taken on after eating Ymir. So that worked. Well, I gave him 13 more years-ish, I guess. So, yeah. But interesting stuff. We also got the more backstory on the other side of the attacks at Shiganshina and Trost, which were interesting, and how Rhina, Bertolt, and Annie basically blended in with everyone in the Cadet Corps, which was pretty cool. And yeah, that was pretty much that. The only other thing is we definitely saw a older Eren Yeager who has infiltrated Marley as a shell-shocked soldier. So, interesting stuff there. But yeah, that was pretty much that. Good episode, and I'm curious to see where we're going this time. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and get started on this episode of Attack on Titan. Here we go. Oh. No one died, but we must take a drink anyway. To the 4th season. Hold up. Okay. To the 4th season. Pray there's no hair in here. Oh, shit. Really gonna clean these out before I use them. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Anyway. Oh, it's a reunion. It's a reunion. God, I never want these episodes to end. I am so invested. Man, this... Okay, so... This added a lot. So first off, I'm going to assume that Willy Tybur is the Warhammer Titan. However, it's entirely possible that he's not. So, the only thing I could think is, it almost sounds, honestly, the Tybur family sounds a hell of a lot like, the Rice family, where, I mean, okay, so the Tyburs control Marley. To an extent, at least. The Tyburs run Marley from the shadows. But, I mean, the way he was talking about it, it seems like he is the highest authority in Marley. But the nation still goes down its own path, aside from the Tyburs. I assume. That's freaking crazy to think an Eldian rules Marley, you know? But the Tyburs are different from the other Eldians. They are the only respected Eldians, you know? Like, no one seems to really care that Willy Tybur is Eldian, you know? Man, oh man, he has the solution to wiping out the Titans. I mean, here's the solution. Stop fucking making Titans. Problem solved. The only thing I can think with that is, you know, how do you get rid of the Titans? Well, you have to get rid of the possibility of the Titans, which means genocide. So this is feeling... Now we're starting to get into more more World War II Germany with Marley. Man, it's so crazy. And to see so many... I mean, these fucking Eldians, man. These Eldians... Like, the more time goes on, it's like, wow, people just hate the Eldians. And shit just sucks. Like, you know, I bet it is, like, you know, the whole thing of, oh, you know, they killed millions, you know, their ancestors killed millions of stuff. I'm willing to bet it's literally just that, you know, years and years ago, thousands of years ago, Ymir Fritz gained the power of the Titans. And everyone else was like, that's really strong. No. Thus, they went to war. They went to war. Eventually, they did defeat the Eldians. The Tiber family put an end to the war and drove the king to paradise. And then that's just where we are. And everyone fucking hates Eldians. Despite the fact that I'm willing to bet you it's not their fucking fault, you know? Oh, man, oh, man. Are they really gonna declare war from here? It's like, someone's about to declare war, I think. I think Buffered Sea Titan's about to unleash on these people. Granted, he's kind of outnumbered from what we can tell. We haven't seen anyone else. But even still with everyone else there, it'd be a Titan fight. And we don't know. All we know, at the very least, is Buffered and Krispy Kreme. So if Armin is there, he could also fight. And I guess they can't really do a hell of a lot to the Colossal Titan, so I guess there's that. And then, honestly, they don't even need Titans. If Levi's there, oh man. Levi about to come in and kick Zeke's ass again. Oh man. Oh boy. So, first thing I wrote down was the letter that Eren had Falco deliver. I'm gonna bet you know, that's to the other scouts and everything. But I did like that. Honestly, I like Eren's relationship with Falco. Now, okay. Hold on. They talked about the Grice family, but I didn't quite understand it.
Want to talk to?
So, first off, so Mr. Jaeger, he's not a doctor anymore. He is no longer a practicing doctor. He is also among the others.
Before the Eldian restorationists were caught, that boy's uncle was a leading member. Marley sends captured restorationists straight to paradise, frequently with their families in tow. In order to protect their loved ones, the boy and his brother said they wanted to become warriors.
Okay, I guess it's not that, it's not... I thought what he was implying was that Grisha was his uncle, but that's not it. That's not it. It's literally just that one of the others in... basically, one of Grisha's comrades was Falco's uncle, and so Falco and Colt wanted to become warriors so that they could make up for their uncle. Okay, I thought they were implying that Falco was like Eren's cousin, but no, that's not it. Okay, so Jesus. Okay, other stuff. Yeah, Willie Tiber. The hell? How does he work? This is crazy. Oh, we were gonna look up his voice without spoilers, which I know how to do. I know how to look up a voice without spoilers, so... Willie Tiber voice actor. Oh, hello. What's going on today? Doodle Champion Island Games. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Google. Alrighty. Willie Tiber. Jonah Scott. This guy's handsome, man. Jeez. Alright, hang on. Let's see if I recognize anything. He plays Phoenix Man in One Punch Man Season 2. You know, the very memorable Phoenix Man. No, that's it. That's all I got. Maybe you guys will recognize him. He's in Beastars? Beasters? I don't know. Whatever that furry show is. I've seen people talk about it on Twitter. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never seen it, so... But yeah, looks like that's it. Well, alright, so Jonah Scott, this guy's handsome, holy shit. So, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know, I do not recognize him really for anything, but man's handsome and he's got a really good voice, so we'll just put it at that. One sec. Okay. So yeah, Willie Tiber, who I guess is the leader of Marley. He's the ruler of Marley. Now, it's interesting, you know, they say, like, well, you know, the Titans, the Eldians, you know, got the power of the Titans and killed so many people. And then Marley took the power of the Titans, and then they just killed a bunch of fucking people anyway. And it's like, I kind of like that this guy acknowledges how shitty Marley is, like... You know, from what you see, and it's like, oh, the greatness of Marley. It's like, you guys fucked up too. You guys are fucked up too. It's just that I don't even know, you know? It's just so strange. But yeah, but he wants to be the new hero. Marley needs a new hero, which is weird. I mean, look, all I'm here for is for the Eldians to live peacefully. The Eldians just want to live peacefully. So, yeah, I don't know. It's strange. Now, when he says, like, oh, how do we rid the world of Titans forever? And it's like, okay, I don't fucking trust that. I don't trust him anyway, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this guy yet. So, this is gonna be fucking crazy. Yeah, and we don't know if he has the power of the Warhammer. We don't know if he's the Warhammer Titan or not. But I kind of imagine he is. But that's the thing, is that... So, the Tibers rule Marley from the shadows, like the Rice family ruled Paradise. But on top of that, they pass on the power of the Warhammer Titan, just as the founding Titan was passed on through the Rice family. And so, now the thing is... Whoever, I know this, that whoever had the founding Titan was the ruler within the walls. Which means, when Frida Rice had the power, she was the queen. She was queen within the walls, and then, after her death, despite not passing on the power to her father, the title of king is then passed on to Rod Rice. So I can only assume that... the ruler, the head of the Tiber household, and the ruler of Marley would be the Warhammer Titan, you know? And the fact that it didn't focus on literally anyone else in the Tiber family makes me think it has to be Willie Tiber. I almost said Willie Titan. I love that his name is Willie. It's hilarious, you know? I have to say, it's fucking crazy that, that everywhere else, Eldians are treated worse. That's just fucking sad. Because Marley sucks shit. And the fact that shit sucks worse in other places, that's really crazy. Like, it's kind of... you know, we obviously, from the moment we started doing this whole, you know, Marleyan and Eldian thing, we pretty much knew, like, okay, yeah, this is a allegory for Jewish internment in Germany, especially, you know, eventually leading to the Holocaust in World War II. But to think, I mean, like, let's face it, in our world, anti-Semitism did exist elsewhere, but the Jews tried to escape Germany to go to other places. Maybe it wasn't perfect in those other places, but they tried to go other places than Germany. That was the thing. You don't want to be in Germany as a Jew, because that wasn't good with everything that was happening there. So you try to get out and go to other places. That way, you're not there. Here, though, we have a reverse almost, where shit sucks so bad in Marley, but shit sucks so much worse elsewhere that you're actually better off with the Nazi allegory than you are with everyone else. Unless your name is Tiber, for some fucking reason. I guess they just really like him. And I know the whole thing of, well, it was the Tibers that drove off the king, and the Tibers drove off the king, and, you know, basically exiled him to the island. But still, you know the crazy, I guess Marley's only had this power for 100 years, hasn't it? So Ymir Fritz gains the power of the Titans, and then war just happens for like 1,000 years until eventually the Tibers drive off the king. Then it's 100 years of war for Marley under Tiber rule, I guess? Until now, Paradise is ready to fight back. I guess. That seems kind of strange, but yeah. Shit sucks, man. Shit sucks. Eren got to meet his grandfather. That's fucking nuts, man. Eren actually got to meet Grisha's father, which is insane. And he's fucking lost it too. He's lost it too. He's in that fucking mental institution too. That's so crazy. But that whole conversation with Eren was very interesting, you know? Just that whole thing, you know, with the talking about Falco and stuff.
Now his brother has been chosen to inherit the Beast Titan, which means the Grice family is finally safe again.
Hold on. Why tell me all this?
So that you'll stop asking that young man to run errands for you. The Grice family's efforts will have been for nothing if people begin to suspect him of something illicit. And if your heart and mind truly are healthy, you should go back to your family now. The people you love won't always be waiting. If you take them for granted, you will be left with regret.
Will I? I see. You have regrets about your own family.
I love how Eren's expression basically never changes. Like, this is his grandfather that he's talking to. And he knows. And he has to know that's his own grandfather. And the fact that nothing changes on Eren's face, you know? Nothing changes in his voice, you know? Just that whole thing, like, let me take this back real quick. You should go back to your family now.
Now, the people you love won't always be waiting.
I mean, Eren is just looking at this man. It's so fucking crazy, man. He's just looking at him. Just nothing is coming through. Nothing is fucking coming through. Until eventually, you know, he just says, Do you have regrets about your own family? And it breaks Mr. Yeager. That's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. And then we have the festival, which was fun. I did like... oh, hold on. Before we do that, though. Okay, what was this one moment with... Hang on. Was it earlier? I think it was earlier, actually. Okay. It was about here. Hold on. I just wanted to notice this, because this was a funny moment. With Galliard and Peak. She's just on all fours.
Hey, Pete, why are you down there?
I guess it just feels more natural to me.
I just like that because she's so used to being the cart titan that it's more natural for her to be on all fours instead of two. Okay, her design is so mesmerizing. Can I just say that? Like, first off, she's got long black hair. You guys know I love long black hair. But it's always disheveled. Like, she never has it, like, properly combed. She never has it properly combed, probably because she spends months on end without any, like, normal personal hygiene. So she always has this disheveled, messy look. Her eyes, she's got, you know, they're doing this a lot now. Now I'm noticing where pretty much everyone over their eyes, like between their eye and their eyebrow, are these lines, like these sort of stress lines, I guess. Everyone has them, but hers blend in with her hair. Her eyes are always sort of down a little bit. Her eyes themselves are so, like, vacant, yet nice. And she always has a smile on her face, and she's on all fours. This is she's honestly, Peak probably has one of the most simplistic designs, but it's fascinating to keep looking at. Like, she is weirdly, it's like weirdly cute and also like slightly disconcerting every time she shows up. Like, just every time. And she's on all fours, and it's just, I don't know. But she's always got a smile on her face. She's always, like, the nicest fucking person ever. You know? Anyway. Sorry I had to rant about her design, but just every time, I'm just, like, mesmerized by her design. I cannot stop looking at her. Anyway. That was just a funny moment there with Galliard getting scared.
Sorry if I scared you.
Would you please just walk normal?
I love his voice, because immediately from when he started talking a few episodes ago, I immediately caught that he's the voice of Overhaul on My Hero Academia, and Overhaul's voice in the dub was really, really solid, where it's just this just sort of strange, we can't be doing that, Harry, you know, like this sort of creepy, weird, but also I don't know, just this sort of like tired of shit voice, you know? And I feel like that really suits Galliard every time he makes some cynical comment. It's like, look at them. Ignorance really is bliss. Like, I love his voice, and that was really good there with him being serious. Like, would you just walk normal, please? I gotta be careful because my impression of that voice starts drifting into my Tomura Shigaraki. I just spat on the table. Oh well. Anyway, Willie Tybur might have genocide. We don't know. We'll have to find out as he declares war. Meanwhile, a reunion between Eren and Rhina. Do you think they'll go for round 3? I don't know. Maybe they'll go for round 3. Maybe not. Who knows? But I feel like shit's about to go down. You know? I think shit's gonna go down, but we'll have to see. But yes, that is the end of the episode. I'm very excited to see where we're going next time. Again, I'm pretty sure shit's about to go down. Man, that's a large island, by the way. The next scene over is when Rhina's, talking about, where to land and stuff on the, on Paradise. That is, like, the island is so huge, and it also contains the walls, which are, like, miles upon miles apart. Like, this is a fucking huge island. Jeez. But it's very, very cool. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Attack on Titan reactions, there is a playlist on screen as well as another video you can go check out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.